Hey folks, I'm back out here again, Kingsbury, zone 17. We got probably, 5-6 inches of new snow here. So my air dam is probably plowing snow, especially through the center, whereas the center, nobody drove through, so it was already high. Probably close to a foot of snow in this woods now. That's great if it stays like this for snowmobiling, so we can make a nice packed trail once they start grooming. But it's gonna be slow going in because hopefully we can get back out of here because the snow is starting to get deep. This is what happened to me last year. I couldn't get in here. Well, it was the year before last. It was just too much snow. So I gotta be careful and pay attention to going down all these hills, make sure I can get back up some of these hills. And trying to look for a fresh sign. Haven't seen anything fresh crossing the road yet in here. I did see a field that had 3 deer still in it as I drove by on the way out here. So the deer are out moving anyway. So we'll see what happens. I'll give you some footage if I decide where I'm going to decide to stop and sit. I'm kind of thinking about going back where I was sitting yesterday before it started snowing so badly that I think I needed to get out of there. It was a good spot and it's way out somewhere I don't think I'd be bothered. I don't think. I'm the first person coming in here again, like I said this morning, but you don't know if somebody else is going to come out here too. And that road that I was in, not a lot of people would go down it, I don't think. But we'll see. It's a long ways from where I am right now, so I'm going to pay attention to where the tracks are and hunt accordingly. We'll see how it goes. I'll get you some footage of me driving through this new snow. Snow here. It's kind of a little bit wet with snow because it's kind of warmer outside, so that's good for traction purposes anyway. Once I make a trail, it should be easier coming up a trail. But hopefully more people will drive through here before I have to come out of here. I think this snow is all done for today. It's supposed to get colder as the day goes on. We'll see in the 30s supposedly, but my truck's only saying it's 22 out. So I don't know where they're getting. Maybe they meant, 12 midnight it might have been 30 degrees, and it's supposed to get into the 20s throughout the day because it's 22. So maybe it's just going to be in the 20s for the rest of the day. I hate how they do that news crap, especially on your cell phone. You look at it, says 30 degrees for the high and 18 for the low, and that 30 degrees, you didn't realize that it was a warm front going through in the middle of the night. So your 30 degrees was at 12:01 at midnight, and the rest of the day is going to be cold. Same thing with rain. They do that with the rainstorms too. So you got to really dig into those apps and read them to make sure you know exactly what's going on and what part of the day things are going on, instead of just assuming it's going to be in the middle of the day, because a lot of times it ain't. Like I said, I haven't cut a fresh track yet, but we'll see how it goes. Get you some more footage later on. Okay, I finally made it back to where I was hunting yesterday before the snow drove me out of here. I think I've only seen one fresh set of tracks, and that was just back there. Deer tracks, so something moving anyway. I haven't gone anyways past there, and that was where those rubs were. And some good tracks right at this corner, so that was yesterday. So hopefully, if I leave this alone, be quiet, maybe something will come out here today. I'm hoping it's a buck. So buck rub sign over there. We'll see. I don't have a scent lick out. I didn't want to go any further than this. I feel like once you drive through, they see those tracks and they realize that there's a vehicle gone by. So I'm not driving in any further, hoping that that'll help my odds a little bit. We'll see. Could be completely wrong, but just the observation I've been watching since I've had snow on the ground, that once you drive through, it seems like there's less movement of tracks, fresh tracks, but I could be wrong. Just trying to figure things out here. Learning as I go, as they say. I'll show you where I am. Got a bit of snow, that's for sure. Just after 9 a.m. now. Can feel the cool air is coming. It's a lot cooler now than it was. When I first got here, it felt like a warm, moist air. Now it's just a dry, cool air. Starting to get a couple of breaks in the clouds. Haven't had anything moving in there yet. Haven't seen a bird or a squirrel or anything. Show you what I got out here. Just finished lunch. It's 11:45. I was hungry early. Haven't had anything out here yet. The wind's been picking up a little bit, so it's getting kind of a little windy, and it's blowing a lot of the snow off the trees. So I had to bring the gun in and get all the snow off of it and stuff too, and warm up the truck. But it's a beautiful day. It's just haven't seen anything. I don't even hardly any animals today. Is what it is. We're running down to the wire, I guess you could say. Today's Thursday, got Friday and Saturday, and it's all over for the year. I'm kind of excited to see it, not to see it go, but I want to get to camp after this, and I want to put out the food, minerals, and I can put out some food for the deer and stuff. I'm still having some deer show up there at my food plot. They're just starting to show back up now. I think they got scattered around during hunting season, and probably not a lot of muzzleloader hunters up that way. And I don't think that second season is out in that area either, so they're coming back and mulling around now. So I want to get some food up there for them, help them out for the winter. I always try and give them a little boost. I wish I had the money I could feed them all winter, but I don't. So I try and spend about $100 on some food and some minerals and start a site out there for them. And I replenish the minerals in the springtime for them before you can't, to help them out. Because they're always in the minerals there. As soon as I put minerals in there, the deer in there all year long. So they must need them, I guess. So let me show you what I've got out here. It's a nice day. getting colder out. That wind's still blowing. Supposed to be down into the teens before I gotta get out of here, it said. Down to like 16, and I think it's heading in that direction all right. Nose starting to get cold and cheeks starting to get cold. Kind of face getting a little numb. It is getting chilly. Again, haven't seen anything. Seen a couple birds, that's it. No squirrels or anything else. Did have a pickup truck come behind me. It's right after lunch, and I just had the truck turned off, and I just got all warmed up, and just happened to hear something, look in my mirror, and there's a pickup truck. It was a gray Toyota Tundra. So I see him, they're just sitting there, so I grab my gun to pull it in so I can pull the truck ahead so they can go by, and then they start just backing up and go the other way. So I was gonna move. My ass ended a little bit into the road here. I don't know how far I can go into there to get off the road, and I was here all day long yesterday and nothing ever come in, so I didn't think that'd be a problem, but I was willing to pull ahead so to get by, but they just weren't in any rush for that. They just decided to go back the other way, I guess. Oh, sorry about that. I'm hoping something will come out here this evening, but we'll see. It's been one of them dead days. Just a little bit of wind picking up. Show you what I'm looking at. Down to the last half hour now. Wind's dying down a little bit. Haven't seen anything yet. It's definitely getting colder, that's for sure. Show what I'm looking at. Nothing again today. I would have sworn there'd been something out here today, especially after that fresh snow and this secluded area out here. I thought for sure there'd be something out here. There's a lot of tracks in that corner up there. So I'm gonna take a ride up and look around and turn back around. There's a place I could turn around at the top of the hill up here and see if there's any fresh tracks in there at all, and that'll give me an indication if I'm hunting here tomorrow. More than likely I won't. I'll go the other direction, way out the other end of this where I scouted yesterday, I believe it was, yesterday morning. There's some sign out there, but after this new snow, I don't know, that'll give me a good indication of where to go. If there's anything moving anywhere. Didn't see, I think I saw one set of fresh tracks on the way in, coming in this morning, so I'll see if there's anything going back through on the way out too. That might also let me know where to hunt in the morning. But tomorrow is Friday, then Saturday, and that's it. So doing what we can do. It is 15 degrees out now. It's cold. It got cold. But appreciate y'all watching. I've been trying, and you know, it is what it is, right? It's hunting, especially in Maine. I certainly enjoy being out in the weather. Better obviously when it's a little bit warmer out, but still nice being outside. Be stuck in for a while once winter gets kicking, so till we can ride the snowmobiles. I think we got enough snow right now to ride the snowmobiles, but the trails aren't open yet, so we'll see what happens. Catch you on the next one, everybody. Yes, as you can see, it is deep. That's where I was sitting. Didn't see any tracks all the way up there, so I guess I'm not going to be sitting here tomorrow. How deep that snow is. It's just about any deeper than this. If we get any more snow, you're not going to be able to come out here. Not unless you bring a snowmobile. Unless people plow it into it or something, but it is deep. Yeah. Matching up where the Toyota was anyway. Look at that, something walked behind me right there. There was a trail. That was 1/8 of a mile behind me. One tracks. That was it. One set of tracks. Probably a doe. Wasn't very big. Yeah, I got a ways to go. Get out of here. But I can get down and up some of these big hills I gotta go through. I'm about 5 miles in, I think. So it's gonna take a while. Another set of track right there. Something. Oh, what kind of track is that? Well, get you some footage if I see anything out here. Probably won't.